The invitation arrived on cream cardstock with gold embossing. The annual Children's Hospital Charity Ball. Mom was on the planning committee, which meant my attendance was mandatory, until it wasn't. Emma, we need to talk about Saturday, Mom said, her voice tight. The seating arrangements have become complicated. We're expecting very high-profile guests, and the committee feels it's best if you sit this one out. I was in my office at the Children's Hospital reviewing patient files. High-profile guests? International donors, tech billionaires, possibly European royalty. The ambassador's office called about security protocols. With that attendance level, we need people who can navigate those circles. You understand? I understood perfectly. At 32, I was still the family disappointment. The daughter who chose pediatric medicine over lucrative private practice. Who wore scrubs instead of designer clothes. Who spent weekends at the hospital instead of country clubs. I'm the hospital's liaison for the event, I said carefully. I've been coordinating for months. Yes, behind-the-scenes work. The committee thinks you should handle things from the office rather than attending. You know how awkward you get at formal events. With royalty potentially there, Emma, these people have protocol officers. They know how to behave around nobility. I thought about yesterday's text. Just landed in D.C. Can't wait to see you Saturday. Princess Amelia of Denmark. My closest friend from medical school in London. We'd shared a tiny flat for 3 years, studied until 2 a.m., held each other through difficult patient losses. She happened to be fifth in line to the Danish throne, though she'd insisted everyone call her Amelia. Mom, I really should be there. Please don't make this difficult. Jennifer will attend with Brandon. His firm just made partner. They know how to represent the family. You can watch the live stream from home. She hung up. That was 4 days ago. Since then, I'd watched my family's excitement through social media. Jennifer posted her custom gown, pale pink, costing more than my rent. Mom shared venue photos, ice sculptures, centerpieces. No one mentioned my absence. As if I'd never been invited at all. My nurse Angela stuck her head in. Dr. Hayes? The director wants to see you about Saturday's event. Director Morrison gestured to a chair. Emma, I've received unusual communications from the planning committee. Your mother specifically. She's requesting you remain here Saturday to handle emergencies during the event. There will be 20 other doctors on call. That's what I told her. She was quite insistent. He paused. Emma, is something going on? His assistant appeared. Dr. Morrison, the Danish embassy is calling. Urgent regarding Saturday's security arrangements. Morrison listened, eyebrows rising. Yes, she's here now. He hung up and stared at me. The Danish embassy is requesting your contact information. Something about Princess Amelia's visit? She's been trying to reach you. My phone had been off for patient consultations. 7 missed calls from an international number. 3 texts. Emma, why is your phone off? Starting to worry. Your hospital won't give me your number. Privacy rules apparently apply to princesses. Called your mom. She says you're not attending Saturday? Call me immediately. I need to make a call, I said. Amelia answered immediately. Finally. Emma, what's happening? Your mother told my security team you're not attending because you're uncomfortable with formal events. That's rubbish. You attended the Crown Prince's wedding with me. Amelia. She said you preferred to work rather than attend? Emma, you've been coordinating this event for months. The hospital expansion, the cancer research funding. This is your project. My mother doesn't think I fit the image they want. Silence. Then in a voice I'd only heard once. Explain. I did. The disinvitation. The suggestion I wasn't sophisticated enough. The assumption I'd be uncomfortable around nobility. I see, Amelia said, Arctic. This will be interesting. My security team is finalizing venue details now. I'll see you Saturday, Emma. Wear something nice. Amelia, what are you planning? Nothing dramatic. Just attending a charity ball to support my friend's hospital. Allowed, isn't it? She hung up. Saturday at 4, a package arrived. Inside, a midnight blue silk gown with a note in Amelia's handwriting. Wear this. Car arrives at 6. Don't argue. The car was part of the royal motorcade, complete with security and diplomatic flags. The driver handed me an envelope. Dr. Hayes, Princess Amelia requests your presence as her personal guest. I'm to escort you to the royal entrance. The riverside estate was chaos. Red carpet, photographers, crowds hoping to glimpse celebrities. We drove past it all to a side entrance where serious men in dark suits conducted security checks. One spoke into his radio then nodded. Dr. Hayes, please follow me. Her Royal Highness is waiting. He led me through elegant corridors to a private room where Amelia stood at the window, resplendent in deep green. She turned and grinned. There you are. I was beginning to think you'd refuse. Amelia, what are you doing? Supporting a friend. Supporting a hospital I care about. Did you know I've donated $500,000 to your cancer research wing? I'm announcing it tonight. She adjusted her diamond necklace, probably worth more than most houses. I was planning to announce it with you beside me, since you're the doctor leading the pediatric oncology initiative. My mother doesn't know any of this. I'm aware. Your mother told my security team you're just a resident who works in the children's ward. Imagine her surprise when I corrected her. When I told her you're head of pediatric oncology research. That you published groundbreaking work on childhood leukemia. That you've been consulting with hospitals across Europe, including 2 in Denmark. Amelia's smile was sharp. She seemed very surprised. You told her. I told her security team who informed her. Along with the information that you're my personal guest. That I specifically requested your presence. That I'm announcing my donation with you, not the committee. He checked her watch. We should go. Press wants photos before dinner. My family is out there. Awkward for them? Yes. She took my hand. Emma, you're my friend. You were there when I was just a medical student trying to prove I was more than a title. When I had panic attacks before exams. Did you think I'd forgotten? We walked toward the ballroom, security surrounding us. The noise grew, conversation, music, glasses clinking. Then we reached the grand staircase and a voice announced, Her Royal Highness Princess Amelia of Denmark. The ballroom went silent. Every head turned. Cameras flashed. Then Amelia did something that deepened the silence. She kept hold of my hand as we descended together. At the bottom the planning committee waited. Including Mom, who had gone white. Jennifer's mouth hung open. Brandon looked confused. Mrs. Wellington, committee chair, stepped forward and curtsied. Your Royal Highness, welcome. We're deeply honored. Thank you, Amelia said with royal politeness. I believe you know my friend Dr. Emma Hayes? Mrs. Wellington's eyes flickered to me. Dr. Hayes, yes. We understood she was handling logistics. Logistics. Amelia's eyebrow raised. Emma is head of pediatric oncology research at this hospital. She's the reason I'm here. She's been updating me on your cancer research program for a year. That's why I'm donating $500,000 tonight, to support Emma's work specifically. Pin drop silence. Mom found her voice. Emma never mentioned she knew you, Your Highness. We had no idea. She didn't mention we were friends? Amelia looked at me with exaggerated surprise. Emma, why didn't you mention me? You never asked, I said to Mom, voice steady. You asked where I went to school. Never about my friends or my work or anything that mattered. A photographer moved closer. Your Highness, may we get photos? Of course. Emma, come here. We posed together, Amelia's arm around my shoulders. Cameras went wild. This would be in every newspaper tomorrow. European princess with her friend, the pediatric oncology researcher. Mrs. Wellington spoke rapidly to an assistant. Mom looked faint. Jennifer stared like I'd grown a second head. Director Morrison appeared, delighted. Your Highness, Dr. Hayes, shall we proceed to the presentation? Actually, Amelia said, I'd like to tour the pediatric wing first. Emma's told me so much about the children. I've brought gifts, books, games approved by your child life specialists. She turned to the crowd. I hope you'll excuse us. Supporting children's healthcare isn't just about donations. It's about seeing the real work. Masterful. The press followed us, documenting everything. Behind us, I heard conversation explode. In the children's ward, Amelia changed completely. The royal mask was gone. She became the doctor I'd known in school. She talked to the kids, asked about their treatment, made them laugh. The cameras caught everything, her kindness, her knowledge, her warmth. This is why I wanted Emma here, she told a reporter. She doesn't just donate. She works here. He saves lives. That deserves recognition. When we came back, everything was different. People looked at me with respect now. They asked about my research, my patients, my work. Donors wanted to help. A tech CEO gave me his card. Mom watched from across the room, face unreadable. During dinner, Amelia took the stage. I met Dr. Emma Hayes 7 years ago, she said. She was the smartest, kindest person in our class. She's now saving children through cancer research. I'm honored to donate $500,000 to support her work. The room erupted in applause. She called me up. Cameras flashed. Thank you, I said. This donation will help us develop new treatments and save more lives. Afterward, doctors and donors surrounded me asking real questions. Even the hospital board wanted to know more. Later, Mom came over. She looked unsure. Emma, I didn't know. About Amelia. About your research. I told you many times, Mom. You just didn't listen. But you're successful. You should have made us see that. You should have cared enough to ask, I said softly. Tears filled her eyes. I'm proud of you. You're proud because a princess said I'm worth it. But the work mattered before tonight. You didn't care then. Jennifer walked up. Why didn't you tell us you knew royalty? Would that have changed anything? I asked. She said nothing. Amelia touched my arm. Emma, the Danish health minister wants to meet you. As we walked away, she whispered, you handled that well. I'm done trying to make them understand, I said. Good, she smiled. Tomorrow the world will know about your research. By morning the headlines spread everywhere. Princess's friend leading cancer research. Royal donation funds breakthrough treatment. The doctor her family overlooked. That last one went viral. Messages poured in, collaborations, interviews, donations. Then a text from Mom. Can we have coffee? I want to understand this time. I replied, Tuesday at 2. Come to the hospital. I'll show you what I do. Because real respect comes from caring enough to see. For years my family saw someone who didn't fit their image. Amelia saw me, a doctor, a researcher, a friend worth believing in. One view mattered. The other didn't. Sunday I was back at the hospital, helping kids, reviewing new research. Amelia's donation meant more lives saved. No ballrooms, no status. Just the work. Just saving lives. Just being who I was meant to be.